Okay, today hopefully no tech problems, and we're going to explore Timber Hearth. Because I'm sure there's a few areas that I haven't been to on this planet. I've only been to the mines. Okay, well already we found something. This wasn't something I explored before. Who is this? Hey, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen a timber hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Morrow and Howl loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Am I having a stroke? Can I not read? Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands in anything that looks as unpleasant as the seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. So I can shoot the scout launcher in there. I just want to walk around it first, just to see if there's anything else around it. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, let's pray. We have no issues trying to launch this scout launcher. It's actually getting pulled in. I don't have to turn the camera. Oops. Oh, fuck. I held it in too long. Oh, that's the fish. The anglerfish. Isn't it? Huh. Hey, can I talk to you now and tell you what's in there? Blast a seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this greater. I threw a little scout into the seed. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Wait, was it really? Oh, that's what it was. I wonder why there was two signals almost on top of each other there. Let's do my signal scope. Inside the seed? Huh, don't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling niece about the harmonica music, okay? Let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay in the same size all the way through? Stay the same size all the way through. Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. Well, that must be where, yeah, the harmonica is, right there. Interesting. I wonder if these are like fast travel sort of shortcuts where like maybe it'll spit me out somewhere. Should I try it? Can I even go in it? Let's try it. I mean, if I die, who really cares, honestly? I would just end up... It does hurt. I didn't even know my suit could get punctured. Okay, let's see what this ship log has to say about that. It's got more information on the Dark Bramble Seed. Seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite. Once you use a scout launcher, we did that. Signal scope picks up harmonic music. When I aim it at the seed, I launch my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. See, that's what makes me think it is a fast travel type of thing eventually. Maybe once I land on the Dark Bramble, I'll figure out how that works. There's got to be a way to get in there. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else layered around here. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, so let's move on to, I guess, this. These ice things. Seems I can get in there. Can I get in all of them? It looks like it. Whoa. Wait. Seems to be another way to go here. I don't see anything else. Ooh. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about. When our clan used to travel across the universe, I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2A? Or what about Site 2B? Why'd that stop? That creeped me out. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safer for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Collier says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. No, I don't want to get out yet. Oh shit, I land up right here. Well, I definitely saw something in there. Like another way to go, possibly. So it just loops around, basically, is what I'm gathering from this, which is fine. I'm sorry, did that... Am I seeing things? Did that disappear? Oh my god, is this a quantum item? Am I losing my mind? It is. Okay. Thought I wasn't going crazy. Well, where's it going to take you then? There it is. Well, there's one of them. So this was the one I wanted to research anyways. Let's keep that in our sights, just for now. Before we try to experiment on what this one does exactly. The quiet shade. It's always dark across old bark in the ancient glade. The quiet shade. I'm assuming old bark has to do with the trees. Grove Shard. Oops. I just want to see if this one moves around, because I think... Yeah, it's over there now. Well, we seem to have an update in our ship about this. So whether that's the full information on it yet, I'm not sure. Let me read that riddle. I'm gonna guess it's a riddle. One more time. Oh, that moves too, I guess. It's always dark, the quiet shade, across old bark in the ancient glade. Wait, it switches. Across old bark, the quiet shade of the ancient glade, it's always dark. So now if I view that signpost, it's going to be different. So now we got to try to figure out why, when that moves, it's a different sequence. And how does that line up with the piece here? Is the way this is facing like a hint, like left, right, left, right, right, left? Maybe standing on like a certain position? Oh wait, no, that's completely different. This moves too, apparently. I wasn't aware of that. I didn't notice that. Wait. Is this like the way these items have to face? Because I think there's probably another item moving that I'm not aware of. It has to be the tree, right? It's a tree. Yeah, there's a tree moving. So it's always dark. That has to be over there. In the ancient glade, trees over there. The quiet shade. Actually, I don't know. Across old bark. So we got the tree, that moves. We have the fountain that moves. I don't know. See, what's confusing me is the words on here is glade. I thought glade was like an ancient forest. I could be very wrong on that, but this is just off the top of my head thinking. Unless this plays into it itself. Across old bark. Like, would this be the signpost? Because it's nailed to old tree bark? There's definitely some type of pattern. But see, it switches each time, though, this move, so that's what's confusing. So I feel like that's why I gotta keep it on this, specifically. See, the tree and everything still moves. I'm trying to figure out where that tree goes. Well, I moved that, which is unfortunate, but maybe that's not the right combo anyways. I gotta have to... Oh my god, my English. I'm deteriorating as the longer I play this game. I'm having fun, though. My English is just getting worse as I get older. So I'm going to do one thing here, which hopefully you agree with, is I need to Google the word glade, because that would help me greatly, because I just don't understand what that word is referencing. I'm assuming in this situation it would be the... Well, let me try to line this up. I'm assuming in this situation it would be the geyser that's coming out of the ground. But who knows? Okay, glade means an open space surrounded by woods. Okay, so I technically was right. I said ancient forest, but open space surrounded by woods. So the geyser, I guess, has to be in the center. I'm going to be looping, though, which is fine. I'm not sure if I can get this one completed today, because I'm not quite aware of the sequence I gotta do here. So before it loops me, I am just gonna walk out of here just to get an idea of where I'm at. I'm pretty sure on the ship log I can pin it and it'll guide me right to it. I'm not that far away because it is above ground after all. Also, there's this here. Quickly get to the top. Church research notes property of Chert. I detect a strange signal coming from somewhere inside the grove in this crater. Very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as there's... Why did that seem so much closer? Like it was gonna hit the planet or something. But let's check our SIP log real quick. Yeah, that was one of them. But I wanted to find out. This episode, there's a strange rock shard in this grove, and it moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. This is literally right over the hill from where I started. Perfect. Alright, well, let's go to this here. I think I'll park my ship on top. Wait, I actually read the whole thing before it looped? I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove of this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands reason two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Well, it didn't really tell me anything on how to help solve that, did it? Another question I would have is there even, like, some sort of solution to this? I mean, I assume there would be, but the ship wasn't really giving me any more hints that there was other stuff to do. It's sort of like I understand the properties of how this works now from Giant Deep. Do I just discover the other ones and then put together the pieces to find out how to get to the quantum moon? I would assume I can launch the scout from the ship. I can't remember if that's a thing because I've never done it. If I've done it, it's accidentally. But if I can launch the scout from the ship, then I just simply launch it onto the moon and keep the camera focused on it so I can land on it, possibly. But as for this one specifically, I'm kind of lost if there's any more progress to be made and how to line these all up. So maybe I'll come back to this later. Purely because I'm stumped. And I feel like the way this game is structured for me personally, I can freely move on to something else and then just come right back here with the waypoint marker and continue on. Like, there's no lost progress. As long as I'm learning something about what I'm exploring, to me, that's a plus. I was hearing harmonica in the ship log. That was weird. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. But I don't know what lesson this is trying to teach me yet. That's going to bug me. We will definitely be coming back to this soon. But as for right now, I'm kind of stumped. So I have to sit and think on that for a while. Let's just explore the rest of the planet this episode to see if there's anything else that I missed. Okay, we went into that and went on a whole little adventure. Yes, I can put the scout launcher out on the ship, by the way, so that's good to know. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the deep space satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, the Outer Wilds Adventures has... They're printing. Here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there, there's Hollow. That's Hollow Lantern. Then there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle. The sun rising kind of scared me. I thought somebody was walking in the cabin. Looking stunning from every angle in each of those three images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. I mean, it's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up on either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabor and ask them to go examine the satellite lens for defects. Okay, so we got something else to read in the ship log. Let me double check around here to make sure there's nothing. No hidden dialogue. Recorders or anything that I'm missing. Can I climb up to the top of this? Yes, I can. Does it have any significance? Nope. Wait. Unidentified frequency. Deep space radio. Okay, does that reach out somewhere else? Or is it just that? It has to go somewhere else. Not just there. But hey, at least I found something else to read about. Radio tower. A radio tower designed to receive photos taken by the deep space satellite. There are several photos of the entire solar system hanging on the walls. Hornfeld noticed something strange in one of the photos, but concluded the equipment malfunction was only sensible explanation. So it had to have been the photo of the astronaut. It's a strange photo, obviously. Satellite angle 137 degrees. Is there any significance to that? I'm not sure. We got a new signal to track. So far, it only seems to be just the radio tower. I don't see it to be pointed at anything else in this solar system. And that leads down into the mines. You know what? Let me revisit the mines, actually. But did we explore everything in here the first time we come in? That's the thing. Who knows? Okay, I remember reading that. And I remember coming over here because there was the plate. Actually, this will be a good test. Let's see if it's different. See if it's different than the one we saw in Giant's Deep. I don't think so. I think it's the same one, just projecting into the Ash Twin Project. Oh, I didn't want to fall off. That was just very disorienting for me. Okay, I didn't see anything different. I need to refuel my jetpack. So I believe one of the exits when I was underground was also through here, because I think I smacked my head off it or something. Or maybe it was here. But regardless, I'm still going to walk around and check. I remember in the very beginning of the series, I was floating around here and killed myself. So maybe there's something hidden down there that I'm not aware of. I'm pretty sure this lines up directly with the little area I started in. Once I come out of here. Oh, that's right. No, it's a teleportation thing. I still need to find out other teleporters. If it has any meaning. It looks like is that a hole in a tree? Or is that my imagination? I think we're going to be looping very soon, by the way. Whoa. Did not expect there to be ghost matter in there. Why, though? Only right there, so what is in here? Anything? I would like to find out more backstory on these ghosts as well. Eventually. There's got to be significance to these of why they're placed around everywhere, other than just being like dead nomai, possibly being ghosts. So as this loops, I think that's it for this episode. Next time, I'm going to go back to Brittle Hollow and explore that quantum signal. See if we can find a little more information, and maybe I'll have a better idea of what to do with this one on this planet.